Welcome to the Capital Exchange. I'm Steve Wilbur, Managing Director at Allen Capital Group.
And I'm Travis Portwood, Chief Investment Officer with Allen Capital Group.
Travis, let's cover a topic that many people save to do at the end of the year, but we think it makes sense to consider it at the beginning of the year, and that's RMDs, also known as required minimum distributions. RMDs, or required minimum distributions, have many nuances, so let's cover some of the most commonly asked questions regarding required minimum distributions.
Yeah, so one of the first questions you get is what type of accounts do RMDs apply to? And so they're required withdrawals from qualified accounts like, your traditional IRAs, your rollover IRAs. Some people have simple IRAs, some people have SEP IRAs, and then most 401ks and 403bs have RMD requirements. Now you have to start taking your RMDs the year you turn age 72. And don't forget to take your RMDs, Steve, because if you don't, the penalty is pretty steep, 50%.
That's a lot of money to just give away.
To give to the IRS.
Yeah,
yes.
to give to Uncle Sam. So to calculate what your RMD is, you have to take the total value of the IRA or the qualified account as of 12/31 of the previous year. And then you use the Uniform Life Table on the IRS site, which they have right on their website, a divisor for you, a divisor for your age. This gets complicated, so bear with me. For your age, and that gets you the dollar amount that you have to take out that particular year. Now, that is your required minimum that you take out. You can take out more if you want to. The challenge with that, Travis, is you're going to get taxed at ordinary income for anything above and beyond and for that required minimum distribution that you're taking out, so it can get expensive.
Yeah, that's correct, Stephen. In ordinary income, so let's go back to the first RMD. So you're taking that out at age 72, but there is a rule that says, hey, if you want to delay that, you can actually delay your first RMD until April 1st of the year following the year you turn age 72. You tracking with me here?
Yeah.
The year following you turning age 72. However, remember, you still have to take out your RMD for that year as well. So you'll be taking 2 distributions from your IRA that year, or 2 RMDs. Both of them are going to be taxable income. So you may want to do that, or you may not want to delay that, depending on your tax situation and what your taxable income is going to be. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, and this is the exact reason why you need to work with an advisor on this.
100%.
Okay, so Travis, let's talk about now. Let's make this a little bit more complicated, go a little bit deeper. Let's talk about inherited IRAs. These are IRAs you have inherited from someone that has passed away. They still have a required minimum distribution requirement as well. But if you're a spouse, you can typically take the spouse's IRA and make it your own and then apply those distributions to your situation. So for a non-spouse, though, it gets a little more complicated. If the owner died prior to December 31st of 2019, you can take that IRA and stretch it out over your lifetime and take that money out over a longer time frame. But now those rules have changed, haven't they?
Yeah, unfortunately the law has changed, Steve. And now if the owner has died on or after January 1st of 2020, and you're a non-spouse in this situation, in most cases, current law says you have to withdraw the contents of that IRA over a 10-year period. You can take it all at the beginning of the 10 years. You can spread it across the 10 years. You can take it all at the end, as long as it's out within that 10-year period. Again, this depends on your tax situation, how you want to take these withdrawals, and you want to work with an advisor and figure out what best fits your situation. Of course, there are exceptions to these RMD rules. If you're disabled, chronically ill, maybe you're not 10 years younger than the person you're inheriting the IRA from. Again, RMDs it's a nuanced situation. If you have questions about yours, give us a call and we'll help you through it. I mean, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, and we're just at the tip of the iceberg on this, aren't we, Travis? There's so much more to this.
We didn't have time to cover every situation, for sure. So.
This has been great. I look forward to it next week.
Look forward to it as well. Thank you for watching this week's exchange.
To make sure you don't miss out on future discussions, please follow us on social media.
Make sure to like and share our videos, and we'll see you next week.